Yo, what's up? How you doing? First video, holler. I got a couple cases of salmon in the back, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you guys what we do here at Taiko, and what I hope other sushi chefs do at other restaurants. I just want to remind everybody that I'm not in any way trying to claim that what I do and how I do things are the right way. It's just the way that I do things. So if anyone has a problem with that, you can go fuck yourselves, because I don't care. I've been in this way too long, and yeah. So I'm not saying it's the right way. This is my way, and hopefully you can take something from what I've learned in about 20 years of doing this crap. So without further ado, let's take a walk back into the back of the kitchen, and let's cut some salmon. Let's do it. Uncut, no editing. This is fucking as raw as you're gonna get. No filter. I don't care about language and all that shit, because I'm just real. Right, so back in the kitchen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut some salmon, and what you're gonna need are a few things, okay? I like to have a few towels, okay, because salmon can get very slimy and moves around on the cutting board, so this will help stop that. These are optional because I'll be using my phone and whatever. I'm gonna use these, but normally on a day-to-day basis, I don't like to use these when prepping fish, because feel is a big part of what we do here. Feeling bones and stuff like that. Just a little bit harder to do with these on your hands. So the next thing you're gonna need is one of these, a French knife, or a knife that's equivalent. You want a decent length, probably minimum 12 inches. That's what she said. Whoa. Because the way we're gonna cut salmon here, it's one cut, and this cut you can use for a couple different fishes. Can't do it for all fishes, but salmon you can do it because the bones are soft and the meat is firm enough that we can use this method. And then last thing I like to have is a steel, just in case things go a little bit crazy. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put on some gloves, I'm gonna pull out a fish, and we'll cut it, and then we'll take it from there, all right? Here we go. I'm just gonna set this down here. All right, so we're messing with, I believe it's Norwegian or Scottish salmon. Less PCBs and organic, no GMO, all that good stuff. We use the best stuff here. Gotta use the best stuff. So here's the salmon, baby. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by cutting the head off. See? Hi, I just got my head cut off, and I love life. Life is wonderful. I ain't got nobody, and nobody cares for me. So yeah, here's a nice little salmon head. You can take off this piece right here, and that's technically your salmon kama. Salt and broil, excellent with sake. All right, so now this is where the towel comes in. I'm gonna put it on the bottom, like so. And flip it around. So now the towel is gonna stop the fish from moving all over the cutting board, okay? So like I said, it's one cut, one move. Let me see if I can, let me see. Let's change angles here so you can see a little better what I'm talking about. So normally chefs would cut here and then would add another line here. It's a waste of time. You don't need to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my knife, I'm gonna line it up with the bones here, I'm gonna make one cut and I'm gonna go straight to the end, okay? This is how we do. Okay, in, just follow that bone line all the way. If you follow the bone all the way, you get a nice clean fillet, like such. Okay? And the rest is pretty much the same thing. We're gonna get rid of the end tail, or the fin right here. Comes right off. And then just, as we did with the first section, follow that line. And get that fish off the bone. Now there'll be a little meat left over on the bone. You can take a spoon, scrape all that stuff off, and that's good stuff too. So there you have it. That's how you cut salmon. And then after, we debone it. And salmon has to be frozen for 24 hours because there is some PCB and slight, I don't want to call it contamination and scare you guys, but there is trace amounts of that stuff on all salmon. So to ensure that stuff doesn't get into your body, it must be frozen. So 24 hours frozen, and yeah, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, see you for the next one. Bye bye.